Hey there, future lonely trans girl here. I just going through some of the raw GoPro footage from my holiday around BC and Alberta that I just got back from a little bit ago, and definitely had some GoPro technical difficulties. Some of my sound files sound really bad, or you can't hear anything I'm saying, and some of them there's just no sound at all. So I'm gonna try to put like music over top of those clips because some of them still have really pretty scenery, and it might appear kind of random how that happens, but that's because it is that I just lost the sound files, so I don't know. And also, when I was at camp, I took a lot of still photos, and in my mind, I'm gonna try and fit them in to the video where appropriate, but I've never done that before, so hopefully it doesn't turn out super crap. Anyway, I hope you enjoy the video series. I saw a lot of great things. I had a really great time. And it's made me a happier person already, for sure. So, watch it if you like. And enjoy my trip around BC and Alberta. Okay, talk to you soon. Bye. Hey everybody, Lonely Trans Girl here, just getting ready for another road trip. It's like the biggest vacation I've ever taken by myself. Probably the biggest vacation I've ever taken, really. But yeah, I'm set for 15 days out on the road camping everywhere from Vancouver Island to Alberta. So I'm all over it. And I'm actually a little bit early. I'm usually running late. So I thought maybe I'd share some of the things I've done to Masami to get myself ready to go. My last trip I had a few gripes. One was the foot pegs are really slippery. I didn't like that. Two is the wind was really buffety. And three was my luggage creeping up on me. And then also like just your wrist getting tired. So I haven't addressed everything because as soon as you add motorcycle in front of any automotive accessory, the price like triples. So all this shit is stupid expensive. But I did get a luggage rack. I think that's probably one of the better things I purchased. My bag was really forward on the passenger seat, so it would come up to about like here, and it would keep me really tight and squished against the bike in one position, so this way I can move back and forth. I can carry a little bit bigger of a backpack, so it's easier just to put an extra layer in there or whatever too, right? Or food if I stop. And then I also got one of these Atlas throttle locks. It's cool. I don't think it's worth what I paid for it, but that will definitely help on the longer straights where your wrist is starting to fall off after 6 or 7 hours. And I did get this little wind deflector too, which doesn't stop the buffeting altogether, but it does help it. And I can also run the windshield in the lower setting. It didn't seem to make a difference higher or lower, so it looks nicer in the lower setting, so I just put it back down. And the pegs, I didn't get to upgrade the pegs. There's not a whole lot of pegs for this bike yet, so they have these pegs called pivot pegs that I was looking at that they rotate back and forth, so it makes it easier to hit your brakes and all that stuff when you're standing. Those sound pretty cool, but Lone Rider just made a set that are the same concept, but just like way better. But they don't make them for this bike yet, so maybe they'll do that. Maybe I'll wait for a bit. But yeah, those foot pegs kind of suck. And then crash protection is just about all else I need. And then I'm gonna invest in some off-road training and possibly some kind of jacking system. My parents' friend just bought the same bike, and he's got a really bad back, and he dropped it in the driveway and he couldn't lift it up, so he ordered a special jacking system, I guess, that you can get to help you get that initial leverage. So after I get proper luggage, because my bag is stuffed, I can't fit I couldn't even fit my cute little stuffed Otto in there. Like, I was telling him for weeks that he's coming camping with me. Now I've got no one to cuddle with. So, but yeah, so some new luggage, crash protection, foot pegs. Really can't see what else I would need. It's a pretty fun bike. Anyway, I'm gonna get my stuff ready, get dressed, and hit the road. Gonna go visit my friend Petra for a few days, and then head to the island. So I'm hoping the ferry schedule is easy. As with motorcycles, they don't take reservations. It's just kind of first come, first serve. So, or they give you priority boarding depending on the ferry. But then there's also some like multi-sailing waits because of the busy weekend. So I don't know. Some of the campsites on the other ends of my ferries are like first come, first serve as well. So it's like I would like to be there by like 1 or 2-ish to like get a spot, but if I can't get on the ferry, then I don't know. I have the iOverlander app on my phone, so hopefully if I can't get in a campsite, I can find a bush to sleep behind or something. Anyway, join me if you want to. This should be a lot of fun. I'm heading out to the Rockies, to Jasper, to Drumheller. I'm gonna go see some dinosaur bones. The campground I'm staying at there has a go-kart track. I might even go for a go-kart ride. I don't know. We'll see. It's all up in the open. I haven't planned a lot except for where I'm staying and how I'm getting there. So it should be a good time. I'm looking forward to it. All right. We'll see you on the road. Bye.
Hey everybody, so here I be on the Summerland Princeton Road. This is pretty much my usual route, I guess, to take to Petra's house. It just kind of heads right over a little mountain. This really nice, well-kept gravel road instead of going around on the highway. I'm not sure if it necessarily saves me time, but it makes me happy. And last time I came on a tour, the weather was horrible, so this is a little nicer, although those clouds look very familiar. I don't know why the universe hates me so much. I'm really not that bad of a person. But anyway, we'll keep puttering along here. Hopefully the rain holds out, or I skirt around it. That would be great. Not sure if I'm going to stop in Princeton for something to eat. I have a little stop there that I like to make too, that makes really good coffee and sandwiches. But I'm also really excited to see Petra again, so I might just rip there and then go get something to eat later. Let's see how I feel. But this road's really cool. It's got plenty of recreational camping sites just off along the side by the canyon. Like there's people up here all the time, and it's cool. It's super close. There is like an off-road riding section I passed a ways back. I'm thinking maybe next summer when I finish getting my bike all kitted out, I'll come camp out up here for a weekend and practice some off-road riding on the, because it had a lot of like, I could only see it from the road, but it looked like it had a lot of uphills and downhills with like ruts and ravines and rocks and like, but like miniature, right? So it's all in a little confined area. So I think it'd be really great practice for doing something like a BDR route or something maybe one day. But I don't know. I'm contemplating sending off for my passports. Maybe next year I'll head down into Washington. I've always wanted to camp near Mount St. Helens. Maybe I should finish one adventure before I start planning the next one though, hey? But yeah, look at that. All the cool spots they have to camp here. Very cool. I love this road. It's very, very pretty. Alright, I will check back to you soon. Everybody, just thought I'd highlight some of this road for you. This valley is pretty amazing. Just get some of them views. Yeah, it's pretty, right? I don't know, man. This GPS seems to be like at the perfect angle to shine the sunlight right in my face. Look at that. Isn't that something? Oh, who needs to look where you're going? Get the shot! Anyway. You know me, just doing what I do. Hey everybody! Just, Petra and I are just going to go do some practice in a parking lot. Through a clerical error, her permit expired before she actually took her road test, so she had to start all over again, which is kind of a bummer. And she's got her practical test today. So we're just going to go do some practice, get her ready for her test, and get her license scanned. And so I'm not sure how much she wants to be on camera. But maybe we'll film some of our practicing just for some fun. And yeah, that's her bike. Pretty cool bike, man. I like it. Alright. I shall talk to y'all later. Because this traffic takes a lot of concentration, yo. So here she goes, just doing some low speed practicing. We're just talking about the figure eights in the parking stalls is really good. It's a really good practice. I mean, we're no moto jitsus here, but we're trying, right? We're trying to do this as well as we can. And some practice is better than no practice, right? So. Yeah, it makes it a lot easier to have a marker like that on the ground too, I found. It is a little bit tricky. But like I was saying, if you come in and try to turn around inside those lines lengthwise, that's a really good maneuver.
Parking spots though, right? I can't do one parking spot figure eight.
No, it's pretty much, it'll take two.
Yeah.
But then you can do a figure eight in between those two, and that should be almost full lock, right? There you go. Hot feet down. It happens. Hey there, here we are at the riding school. There's Petra practicing her little weaves over there. They actually gave her a different bike to do her test on, which might be good. We were having a lot of trouble with her locking up the rear brake during emergency braking, and it's a sensitive back brake, and there's no ABS on that DRZ either, so. But yeah, this is kind of exciting. It brings back a lot of memories of when I was doing my test and seeing all the new riders, and I love that. I love seeing people get into this sport? Question mark hobby. It's a really good way to spend your time. It's a healthy outlet, and I love it. So anyway, just thought I'd share with you what we're doing, and I'll let you know how brilliantly she passes. Well, she passed. I got in trouble for filming it, so maybe it's maybe they don't want me showing the layout of the course, or something. I can understand that though. Not everybody wants to be filmed. But she did great. And now she has to set a reminder in her calendar to take a road test. But she did really good. A lot of the guys on there were really kind of like large. I don't want to say overweight, but like a little bit. And they were on really small bikes and they were wobbly as fuck with their knees pointed out like they were, I don't know, flying a glider? I don't know what they were doing. That's funny though. But yeah, nothing better than making the boys look bad. I love that. Now we're gonna go smoke some fucking weed. So let's go do that because it's been in this hot gear for many hours. Time to have fun. Alright, I'll talk to you later. Bye! Hey everybody, I'm just heading out for my very first ferry ride over to Schwartz Bay, I believe it's called. But this is really cool, this like tidal flat plain. It's very pretty. Once again, I have no idea what I'm doing. If it wasn't for GPS, I never would have even found this place. I'm fumbling along. Like I was telling Petra, like all these things I'm doing are about confronting my fears. Like I'm afraid of big ships. I'm afraid of being alone. I'm afraid of bears. I was afraid to come out for 45 years, so I did that and the world didn't end. It's kind of made me realize that I build shit up in my head way too much. And like 7 trillion people a year cross this waterway on these ferries, so I should be good. Alright, I'll talk to you guys later. Hopefully this goes smooth. Wish me luck! Okay, bye. Chaos getting off of this motherfucker. Alright, I am basically in a foreign land and I have no fucking idea where the hell I'm going. Thank you, Google! That was pretty cool though. Very pretty. There's lots of really nice things to see. Alright, my next stop is Souk Potholes Campground. And it's first come, first serve, so I'm really hoping I can get a spot there tonight. Otherwise, I don't really have a backup plan, because that's how I roll. Alright, I'll talk to you later. Bye! Hey everybody! This is Souk River Road. There's something else, eh? It's very pretty. It's quite amazing. There's like houses and everything up in here. But it feels like really far out.